Hello friends, there's another update on Crypterra that I wanted to speak to everyone with few concerns about Crypterra. See, like people have very high hopes for with Crypterra that their site has worked for a few months before the latest crash, and people have invested and almost received good ROI on their investment so far, and a lot of people have been very pleased with it. And the Christmas sale has been also very generous. That has generated quite a bit of positive buzz. The site is backed up, and the security pin has been added to it. And looks like Cryptera team has worked very hard to restore the site, and they have reinstated at least minimum um, security pin and security requirement to operate a site. That God forbid if any hacker has hacked it, they can pull the accrual, the mining that you have made thus far, and right, and there were few or more things that they have done. The minimum transaction amount should always also help to relieve transaction congestion, right? And the good part is that it's appreciated that they've been tweeting, but the last tweet was since yesterday, and they need to tweet more. And well, they canceled our old transaction that was in process, and I've seen them credited, like all the withdrawal that I was making back to my account bank, right? So that is a good part. It's credited back here, right? And um and these were the pluses, right? But the problems are that the site has several security issues, and it has its certificate, SSL certificate, revoked at least twice, right? And the site template, the template that they've been using here for the Cryptera that I mentioned previously in my previous video, that template is a very generic and has no pictures, and doesn't have any evidences of their real data centers. They should be like reflecting like all other sites like Genesis Mining. Look at this. This is a Google data center picture, and this is a generic logo that they got off the template, and no human being or group for Cryptera has come out and claimed the ownership of Cryptera. Cryptera doesn't have any face, and they have to add like level of transparency. And right, and people have been saying that in the recent Bitcoin chain of transactions, like the main wallet has been emptied out, which yeah, and there were some transactions that were going to unknown accounts. That part needs some explanation, right? And Christmas sale is gonna end, like all we all know, it's gonna end on January 31st, right? But the security pin reset causes all the investors to wait for their withdrawal until February 5th. This is extremely suspecting a lot of investors, including myself. And I had a conversation with a lot of people over the social media, right? And yeah, it's kind of fishy, but like people have stopped investing in this anymore. um if they extend this beyond the withdrawal, which is February 5th, then it would make sense, like people would start investing. But they have to win your trust, they have to win your belief, they have to do business with more level of transparency, ethically, with morality and integrity. The communication system for Cryptera is not as frequent as it should be. More info coming soon. They should at least like tweet once or twice a day, And even once or twice a day tweet in the time of crisis is not good enough. Today is like what, January 28th, and the last tweet that they had was like 2 days ago, which was January 26th. So these are my recommendations and my other recommendations. All this data that I'm coming up, it's not on, I'm not coming on my own. I have gathered, I have done my research. They need to restore their confidence in investors, in current investors like you and me. If they're a team, they really need to work hard to build long-term company, considering some of the different solutions, like immediately responding and be more transparent about who they are and where they are, include their site and company's organizational documents of organizational and location and facilities, explain recent issue clearly and concisely, including what countermeasures they have employed, and have this explanation on their site for easy accessibility, um, and detail about the mystery transaction, like how those transactions went to unknown accounts on January 20th, and extend sale beyond the withdrawal restriction period, which I kind of mentioned, like beyond February 5th. I don't know if you agree with me. Just like go like or thumbs up if you, even if you don't like my video. That's okay. That's fine. I respect your choice. But that's what I'm thinking, that they should extend the sale beyond the withdrawal restriction, and yeah, and utilize their funds to build a better website into Crypterra specific build into new and come up with the non-generic symbol, like at least a nice logo. And based on all these things, a lot of people are seeing it as a scam, and they're thinking that they will exit scam anytime after 31st, when the sale ends. Assuming that they're honest people, and they've been trying to tweet at the same time, they are a little accountable. So on that grounds, um, in order to fight this perception, they need to be more transparent immediately. Um, yeah, so in terms of their contracts, and just win our trust, and make it look like it's the right place for everyone to do the investment. And if they're not going to come up with these solutions, and it will still sound like a little fishy place for people to invest, right? I mean, I had a plan to invest. My friends have had plans to invest. People from my extended family had planned to invest more before the sale runs out. And in this situation, I myself, I'm not going to invest, and I'm not going to recommend them until we see the level of transparency, or like have them take the sale beyond the withdrawal time restriction. Another thing I came across with, which is a post on a Facebook, that there was a security breach, Crypterra database was hacked, and it was an data center issue. Yeah, that some sounds like coming from somebody who understands the IT security, and IT security is very, very big, folks. If you're online, your information, your security is a paramount, right? So I know they have a pin, and this gentleman is claiming. I'm not saying he's wrong, but it could be speculation. It could be. He says there was security breach at Crypterra. Username and passwords for all users were hacked, forcing Crypterra to shut down the website and fix the issue. That could be it. And there was a pin and security to counter the security breach and all that. And then there was another article that I came across that uh yeah, like another site was hacked, and from different people. So excuse me. So basically, I would suggest, I would suggest, like, don't change your password on Crypterra. The reason why I'm saying that, because I'm not very confident that if you change your password, you might as well lock yourself. But at the same time, I would suggest you to at least change your passwords on or for all your other accounts, right? Do change your password. God forbid if it was a hack, if you had a real password or any password, don't give yourself, don't let your data be compromised. Just make sure yourself the browser that you are using, you use different browser, any clean computer, and change your password. Don't change Crypterra password, but because it might as well lock you out. But in my recommendation is like change any password, any credentials, any pin that you have, and don't, or if you were using the same password, the one that you're using for your personal accounts or bank accounts or any other accounts, try changing it. Try to watch it. Try to watch your activity. I just feel for you, and I'm just trying to be genuine and honest, and I want to help everyone, and I want to help myself, and that's where I'm coming from. My intention is at the right place. So do that. God forbid if it was a hack and they're not like publicly sharing it with you, that that could be it. That could be the problem. You never know. I mean, we are in a world where like people want to take advantage of you. Not everyone is ethical and honest and doesn't have any integrity, and that could be the case. So based on the my little research, I just wanted to update everyone. I hope you like my video. I have my links down there. If you like my video, like it. If you don't like my video, that's totally fine. And anything I'm missing, just anything you agree with me, I would appreciate it. And I would love to hear your comments and everything with the videos that I'm making. And I'm just like one of you, and I'm just trying to help here. And I feel for you. And just be safe, be protected, have on safe online presence, and I respect everyone's privacy. That's something I'm recommending. I could be right, I could be wrong, but this is my recommendation. So just like my video and comment it. If you don't like it, you know, it's up to you. I still would respect that. Right? Thanks, guys. This is Crypto Mogul, and here's my links below. But I wouldn't recommend you to sign up. Is once they fix the thing, then I would you can sign up following my link. And if you don't want, that's totally okay. All right, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.